So, Nintendo had their E3 Direct earlier today, and I know I'm a little bit late to the game, but I have to say that as much as I have enjoyed their uh, simple little presentations, I found this one to be very heavy on the Super Smash Brothers front. Now, granted, Super Smash Brothers is an awesome game. I've played just about every version out there. I'm just an okay player. I play it just for fun. And granted, it's coming out this year. I think it's December 7th. And it's going to have every single player from the previous versions, from Snake to Ryu to Pac Man to Mega Man. And they've made a ton of changes to the game, and it's looking like it's going to be a whole lot of fun. In fact, from my understanding, they've even added Ridley to the game, which was heavily rumored before the announcement. But their other announcements were just rather lackluster. I've heard that they're trying to phase out the 3DS, so there were absolutely no announcements for anything coming to the 3DS. But they're still releasing 2DS and 3DS systems, so I'm kind of confused there what they're trying to say. But there really wasn't much else that was announced that we didn't already know. Octopath Traveler, and a few other announcements. You had, the Super Mario Party, which was pretty cool, where you could attach, a couple of switches together and play it that way. For me, I don't see that very practical because, one, I don't know that many people in my area that have a Switch. I'm pretty sure, a lot of people have them. Just me personally, I don't know. And then, I'm just not the kind of person to, hey, you want to play Switch together? And, I attach my Switch to theirs. I think that's more of, probably for the younger, maybe the kid crowd who want to play together. But they're the commercials showing young adults that you usually go out and party, and it's like, hey, let's play. They're out camping. Hey, let's put our Switch together and play Mario Party. I'm finding that kind of hard to believe, but it is what it is. But the show started off pretty well. They were showing the different things coming out, but then they just got so heavy handed on Super Smash Brothers, and I thought it was cool that they re-announced the game. They showed us the release date. They showed us all the characters that were going to be in it. Then they just started going into all the lands and all the refinements of the characters. Bayonetta and the Splatoon people and ice climbers, and it just started going on and on and on and on. And there's like that one person who sits in the room and just, hey, you know, how is the local baseball team doing? Oh, they're doing great. They won three in a row. That's pretty much all you need to hear. But then, 20 minutes later, it's like, oh yeah, they're very great against left-handed hitters in the seventh inning. Okay, you've beat it into the ground. I get it. They're doing well. It's coming out. So I thought that was a little strange for Nintendo. I don't think I've ever seen a previous Nintendo Direct that was as heavy handed on one particular IP. I was also surprised that there was no mention whatsoever on Metroid Prime 4. We had an announcement last year at E3, a Metroid Prime 4. Granted, it was just a teaser trailer. They just showed the logo. But one would think that after a year, you would see something, either a full blown trailer or just a teaser of gameplay or even just some, models or something. We saw absolutely nothing. And, it's possible that they'll show us, on a later direct, because they do it about once every couple of months or so. But for E3 being, the big show of shows, one would imagine that they would show just an inkling more of Metroid Prime. I was also disappointed. I was hoping to hear of a new Luigi's Mansion for the Switch or a new Pikmin for the Switch. Just something different. We got into they announced a new Fire Emblem. Which is cool. Not nothing against Fire Emblem. I think I have several editions of it, but I wanted to see something else. Maybe a new Kid Icarus, you know, something else. Anyway, Tell me what your thoughts were on the Nintendo conference. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you find it, disappointing? Let me know. Post in the comments below. I like to hear what your thoughts are, and I like to have a conversation. Anyway, if you liked what I had to say about the Nintendo press conference for E3 2018, hit that like button. If you want to hear more of my rantings and ravings when it comes to video games, movies, TV, sports, wrestling, I don't know, whatever comes to mind, you can always hit that subscribe button and help me get to 100 subscribers. Anyway, I'm out of here for now, and until next time, peace out, players.